That's what I'm talking about. So with San Diego Comic-Con, we now have a bunch of announcements for new Marvel projects in the MCU, TV shows, movies. So I thought it'd be a good idea for me to talk about my top 5 most anticipated upcoming Marvel projects. So I got a few honorable mentions that I want to talk about just briefly. One of them is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. I'm slightly reserved about this one because I was not a massive fan of Guardians 2. I think they went a little bit too far with the humor and didn't balance the tone super well. That being said, I love the first Guardians. I really like James Gunn and his whole style and sensibilities. So I'm very much looking forward to this one, but just didn't quite crack my top 5 because of my issues with the second movie. Next is going to be Secret Invasion. I really wanted to find a spot in my top 5 for this one, but just couldn't quite do it. But I'm very much looking forward to this one because I love Nick Fury, I love Talos, I love their relationship in Captain Marvel, and I love the whole idea, and apparently Emilia Clarke's going to be in it, who I really like as well, so can't wait for this one, just couldn't quite make my top 5. Another one is going to be Captain America New World Order. This is one to where I'm looking forward to it very much because I love Anthony Mackie, I love that he's Captain America now, and I can't wait for that. However, I thought that Falcon and Winter Soldier didn't really stick the landing, and the more I think about it, the more I have some issues with it, so that's why it didn't crack my top 5. And the last one is Black Panther Wakanda Forever. The trailer just came out, and it looks beautiful, but that being said, we don't really know what the movie is actually going to be about plot-wise, and I'm also very mixed. I don't exactly know how to feel about how they're handling the whole Chadwick Boseman situation and how they seem to be dealing with that in this movie. I will save any other thoughts on that if I ever want to talk about it for another video, because this is not what I'm going to talk about in this video, but I'll just say that I feel a bit weird about the whole thing. So we'll just leave it at that, and that's why I didn't crack my top 5. Number 5 is going to be Loki Season 2. I just had to get this on the list because I absolutely love Loki Season 1. It's my favorite MCU show so far. I thought it was very unique and creative and had some great character stuff and best delivered on its themes of all of the MCU shows so far. So, very much looking forward to Loki Season 2, especially with what happened at the end with He Who Remains and the Kang thing. Very much looking forward to Loki Season 2. I cannot wait. Season 1 was awesome, and Season 2 I feel like should probably be even better. Number 4 is going to be Blade. I enjoy the first Blade. I enjoy the second one enough. I don't quite understand the people that put the second one ahead of the first one. I still haven't seen Blade Trinity. That being said, I love Mahershala casted in this role. I think he is a perfect pick, and I absolutely cannot wait to see him in this role. I feel like it's going to be a ton of fun, but also in Kevin Feige's hands, probably be a better movie than the first Blade was, which again is a movie I very much enjoy, but I feel like this one has all the potential in the world to be a better film, and Mahershala, perfect pick. Cannot wait to see what they do with this. Number 3 is going to be the rebooted Daredevil series. I love Daredevil, the Netflix series. It is one of my favorite shows of all time. It is phenomenal. I love Charlie Cox in the lead. Vincent D'Onofrio's Kingpin is one of the best villains that has ever been put to screen, and the fact that he's coming back is incredible. I cannot wait to see these two go at it again, and I have full faith in Feige and who's ever working on the show. I don't exactly know the names of the people, but I've heard good things about them, so I have very high expectations for this. Number 2 is going to be Fantastic Four. I really like the idea of Fantastic Four, and even though the movies we've gotten so far haven't been great, again, in Kevin Feige's hands, in the MCU's hands, I feel like this is a movie that can be done very well, and we still don't know the casting, but I'm really, really looking forward. I'm on the edge of my seat to find out who is going to be casted in this movie, and I trust them to pick the right people, to pick the right director, because Peyton Reed's not going to do it anymore. But Fantastic Four, I'm really looking forward to it, and I have all the faith in the world that it'll be better than the old ones, even though I enjoy the Tim Story ones. I don't think they're that bad, but they certainly have a lot of problems, and I feel like in Kevin Feige's hands, a lot of that stuff will be fixed, and he will deliver a great Fantastic Four movie. Pick a great director and great actors. Can't wait for that. Number 1 is kind of cheating because it's 2 movies. It is the two Avengers movies coming in 2025, Avengers Kang Dynasty and Avengers Secret Wars. I'm lumping them together because they're coming out in the same year and they're both Avengers movies. I didn't want two Avengers movies coming out in the same year to take up two different spots on my list, so I put them together, and I feel like they're very much going to lead into each other. I feel like there's going to be a cliffhanger at the end of Kang Dynasty, and just the idea of these movies in general. I mean, people were asking, where could they go after Endgame? These are probably the two best options. I mean, we saw a glimpse of Jonathan Majors at the end of Loki, and he was phenomenal. And apparently some people had a glimpse of him in the Ant-Man 3 trailer, which hopefully we'll get to see an Ant-Man 3 trailer to the public at some point soon, and they said he looked great. Cannot wait for that, and the fact that he's going to be the main villain for an MCU Avengers movie, absolutely can't wait for that. I like a lot of the... I don't exactly know who the new, core Avengers are going to be, but I feel like it's going to be a big event like Infinity War and Endgame. We're going to get all the good guys teaming up to take on Kang. And then the other one was Secret Wars that will probably, play off of Secret Invasion, and it'll be like a big battle. Cannot wait for that. Both of these look great, and the fact that we're finally getting more Avengers movies and we know what they're called and a slight idea of what they're going to be about has me so excited for these movies. And even though I've been mixed positive on Phase 4 to this point, I'm very, very excited for a lot of the stuff coming in Phase 5 and Phase 6. So there's my top 5 most anticipated upcoming MCU projects that have officially been announced. What are your most anticipated MCU projects coming up? Drop a comment below. If you enjoy this video, hit the like button. Likes are immensely important for getting my videos out to more people. If you enjoy my content in general, subscribe, the notification bell to get notified when I post a video. I got several more MCU videos coming soon, so stay tuned for that. See you soon.